Ryan effing Tannehill over Derek Carr. Lamar doesn't get the respect because he runs so much. Yes, and that's also a problem. Not a bad dude at all. Aaron Rodgers is the guy you meet on Tinder that catfishes you. 100%. You get so excited and then you meet him, you're like, oh. Right now, I would take Derek Carr going into the season over Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray has proven nothing over the last 2 years except that he falls off towards the end of the season. All right. Top 10 quarterback list. I put this together. Full disclosure, I don't have Aaron Rodgers high on this list at all. He was number 1 according to players and execs. So, Alex, when you can, throw it up on the screen, and I'll walk you guys through my top 10 quarterbacks heading into the NFL season this year. Patrick Mahomes, number 1. I don't think that's even up for a conversation. Josh Allen, number 2. We all remember the famous game they played in the playoffs together. I think 1 and 2 is locked, and I don't see anybody outside of maybe Burrow or Herbert ever taking that for the next few years. Brady, out of respect, at number 3. I don't think you can change that. Matthew Stafford, number 4, the defending Super Bowl champion, the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for over 5,000 yards, 50-plus touchdowns, and win the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow, one of the youngest and actually the first number 1 overall pick to get to a Super Bowl within his first 2 years. He was phenomenal last season. Aaron Rodgers at 6, and to be honest with you, I wanted to put him at 8. I really did.
That's generous.
I put him at 6 out of respect for his game. He is phenomenally talented. He is unbelievably talented. If I need to win a game or start my franchise at an early age with any of these guys on the list, the only people I'm taking Aaron Rodgers over are Lamar Jackson and Derek Carr. I would take I would take him over Russell Wilson. But I would take Herbert, Mahomes, Allen, Brady, Stafford, and Burrow all over Aaron Rodgers to start their careers. And it's not even close. It's not even close. Yes, back-to-back MVP. I don't care. I don't care. Look at his playoff performances recently. That matters. That matters. Justin Herbert, I couldn't put him over Aaron Rodgers out of fairness. If I'm going to criticize Aaron Rodgers for his playoff performances, I can't have a guy who's never been in the playoffs over him, even though I think Herbert is supremely talented and we'll probably see him in the playoffs this year. Russell Wilson, number 8, there are no doubts he's in a much better situation now in Denver. I think you'll see vintage Russell Wilson for the year with the Denver Broncos. Of course, by the way, this guy totally disrespected, not in the top 10 list according to the players. As much as I dog on Lamar Jackson, I respect his game. He averages 12 wins a year, 4,500 yards. Oh, no, 3,800 yards and 30-plus touchdowns. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Give me a perennial division contender every year. I'll take that as my quarterback. Stop it. Derek Carr, number 10, I think one of the more underrated quarterbacks. Dak Prescott's not a top 10 quarterback. He is not. Neither is Ryan Tannehill. Anybody you want to complain about not on this list, Derek Carr is number 10. He rounds out that list. I would take Derek Carr over Dak Prescott in a heartbeat. Not even close. Not even close. So, that's my list. That's my top 10. You guys feel free to give your thoughts in the chat. Yes, Ryan Carr over Dak. And it's not even close, dude. It's really not even close. Dak Prescott. What has Dak Prescott done in his career? Huh? With an abundance of talent surrounding him, by the way. It's not like he hasn't had a support system like Derek Carr. Derek Carr has never had a support system. He's just now getting it with Devontae Adams. He's just now getting it. They've each played well over 85 games. All right? Both have a very similar completion percentage. Dak Prescott, again, they are roughly the same quarterback, touchdown to interception ratio, yards per attempt, quarterback rating, all roughly the same. But I would take Derek Carr. This is a guy that has carried previously Oakland, now Vegas, to multiple playoff appearances. And they were the number 1 seed, I believe, or 2 seed, where he was an MVP candidate before he got hurt. Derek Carr over Dak Prescott any day of the week. It's not even serious. It's not even close. I think he's extremely underrated. I love the Zach Wilson comments. Zach Wilson top 5 now because of what he did. I don't blame him. I don't blame anybody. I think that's fair. I don't have a problem with that at all. Deshaun Watson hasn't played in 2 years. Yeah, look, I'm not putting Watson on this list. He's not. Is he going to play this year?
Ryan Lens, hide your mom.
Lamar doesn't get the respect because he runs so much. Yes, and that's also a problem. You can't run like that in January, December, and have success. It's proven. It's not a makeup. And to be fair to Lamar, he also hasn't been supported with adequate weapons at the wide receiver position. I take Ryan Tannehill over Derek Carr. Aaron, I'm not going to ban you, but that's about as close as I get to banning somebody for a comment.
Really?
That's egregious.
That's going to do it for you?
That's egregious. Ryan effing Tannehill over Derek Carr. Derek Carr beats the Bengals if he plays on the Titans last season. Derek Carr, dare I say, gets to a Super Bowl last year with that Tennessee Titans team. Stop it. Ryan Tannehill. You guys are unbelievable. How did Russ get to 8? Leo, could you clarify what you're asking? Is he too high or too low? I'm not quite sure. Russell Wilson's still one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, definitely top 10, in my opinion. If you think he's higher, you can throw up that list again. Let's look at it one more time. I don't see how you put him over Herbert, Rodgers, Burrow, Stafford, Brady, Allen, and Mahomes. I just don't see how you do that. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. I'm very curious. You tell me what you would change on this list. Feel free. Go ahead. Aaron Rodgers is a bad dude. Is he? He's a bad dude in the playoffs. Or excuse me, in the regular season. Not a bad dude in the playoffs. Not a bad dude at all. Aaron Rodgers is the guy you meet on Tinder that catfishes you. 100%. You get so excited and then you meet him and you're like, oh. That's what happens in the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers. Derek Carr, one of the most underrated. I love the Aaron Rodgers. I love the Derek Carr support in the chat this morning. You knew you were going to get it, though. I'm swapping Stafford with Rodgers. Why, Caitlin? Because you're a bitch?
Wow.
Huh? Why? You tell me. How'd Stafford do with a talented team in his first postseason outside of Detroit? And then look how Aaron Rodgers has performed over the years with a very talented team and Devontae Adams and a top 5 defense last season. You tell me how he's performed. Why would you take Aaron Rodgers over Stafford? You tell me. Watson doesn't go on the list because he hasn't played. John, I agree 100%. And I would have to strongly consider Deshaun on that list. But guys, I believe it was Leo who brought it up. Russell Wilson too high, Leo? Care to explain? I'm listening. Why Russell Wilson too high? I'm really curious. He was the reason Seattle was even competent before he got hurt. Having said that, there are players, Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, that you could argue should be on this list. Am I sitting here and telling you Kyler Murray isn't attractive and I'd love to have him as my quarterback? No, I'm not saying that. But I would take Derek Carr at this point in their careers. Right now, I would take Derek Carr going into the season over Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray has proven nothing over the last 2 years except that he falls off towards the end of the season. He's always hurt. He's always playing hurt, and it impacts his game tremendously. And the games where he plays well, and all you fantasy football players know what I'm talking about, it's always again the blowouts. It's never in, they're playing the Packers, he's going to step up, throw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and give you a chance to win that game. Kyler and Dak, I'm not putting in my top 10. Leo, when you get a chance, do answer. I am curious why you think I put Russell Wilson too high. Can we get that list up one more time before I wrap this up, if you don't mind, Alex? All right. Russell Wilson, I can see what you guys are arguing, but who am I replacing him with? Am I moving Lamar and Derek Carr up? And if I take Russ out of the top 10, who's in his place? Kyler Murray? I would take Russell Wilson over Kyler Murray. Herbert and Josh Allen are overrated. Not by much, though. I do not agree at all.
I don't agree with that at all.
They are absolute studs. And if I'm starting my franchise today, for this upcoming, just for this season, I need a quarterback to go out and win me the division, get me to a championship game, get me to a Super Bowl. I think that list stays the same. I really do. Mahomes, proven. Allen, unbelievably talented. Brady speaks for himself. Stafford, proven. Burrow, proven. Rodgers, so talented not proven in the last decade and a half, but you can't underlook his talent. Herbert, phenomenal. Russ, talented. Lamar, underrated. Derek Carr, underrated. That's it for this list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll try to do more lists as we go. I enjoyed that. I did. I did. I loved your guys' reaction in the chat.
That was a great transition.
I love it. I love it.
I love that for you.
I appreciate it, guys.